moment you start
justifying,
justifying,
you lose
you lose your
authority. Think of it
authority.
like
Think of it
this.
like this.
Imagine a
Imagine a
luxury
luxury
brand.
brand.
Does Rolls
Does
Royce
Rolls
ever
Royce
explain
ever
why their
explain
cars
why
are
their cars are
expensive? Do they
expensive?
write
Do
long
they
essays
write long
convincing
essays
people to buy
convincing
them?
people to buy them?
No, they
No,
simply
they simply
exist.
exist.
And people
And
respect
people
the brand
respect the
because it
brand because
doesn't
it
beg for
doesn't beg for
approval.
the approval.
Now,
Now,
apply this to
apply
your
this to your
life.
life.
Say you
Say
start a
you
new
start a new
habit.
habit.
Maybe waking
Maybe
up at
waking
5
up at
a.m. to
5
work
a.m.
on
to
your
work on
goals.
your work goals.
Your friends
Your
ask,
friends are
why are you
asking, why are
doing
you doing
this?
this?
Instead of saying,
Instead of
well, I
saying, well,
read
I read
somewhere that
somewhere that
successful
successful
people wake
people
up
wake up
early, and I
early
wanted to
and I
try
wanted to
it
try
because I
it
feel like
because
I
I feel
waste
like I
time in the
waste
morning. And
time in the
no,
morning.
just
And
say,
no,
I like it.
just say,
The less you
I like
explain,
it.
the more
The less you
powerful you
explain,
appear.
the more powerful you are.
A person who
A
is
person
sure
who
of
is sure of
themselves does
themselves
not need to
does not
prove it
need
to
to prove
anyone.
it to anyone.
You don't see
You
a
don't see
diamond
a diamond
apologizing for
apologizing
shining too
for
bright.
shining too bright.
You don't see a
You don't
mountain
see a
explaining
mountain
why it
explaining why
stands
it stands
tall.
tall.
Think about a
Think
time
about
in
it a
school or
time in a
work when
school
you
or
made a
work
simple
when you made a
decision.
simple decision.
Maybe
Maybe
you didn't
you
want to
didn't want to
participate in a group
participate in a group
event.
event.
The
The
moment you
moment
said
you
no,
said no,
people
people
bombarded you with
bombarded you too with the
questions.
questions.
If you
If you
started over
started over
explaining,
explaining,
they pressured
they
you even
pressured you
more.
even
But
more.
if you had
But
just
if you just
said,
said,
I'm not
I'm not
interested, and
interested,
left it
and
at
left
that,
it at
they would
that,
have had
they would
nothing to
have
latch on to.
nothing to latch on to.
This is what
This is
separates
what
those who are
separates those who are
respected from those who
respected
are
of
walked over.
walked
And the
over. And the
worst
worst
part,
part,
when you
when you
over
over
explain,
explain,
people stop
people
taking you
stop taking you
seriously. Imagine a
seriously.
boss who keeps
Imagine a boss who
explaining
keeps
every rule
explaining
he
every
makes,
rule he
trying to
makes, trying
justify
to
why it's
justify why it's
necessary.
necessary.
His
His
employees start
employees start
questioning.
questioning.
If he has
If
to
he has
explain
to
so much,
explain so
maybe
much,
even
maybe he
he
even
isn't
he
sure
isn't
about
sure
it.
about it.
But a
But a
strong
strong
leader
leader
simply says, this
simply
is the
say,
new
this is the
rule,
new rule.
that's it.
That's it.
And people
And
follow.
people follow.
Now look at
Now
your
look
own
at your
life.
own life.
Where are
Where
you
are
over
you over
explaining? With your
explaining? With your
family, your
family, with
friends,
your
at
friends,
work.
at work.
Every time you
Every
feel the
time you
urge to
feel that your urge to
justify,
just
take a step
justify, take
back.
a step back.
Ask
Ask
yourself,
yourself,
would a
would a
powerful person
powerful person
explain this
explain
much?
this much?
If the answer
If the
is
answer
no,
is
then
no,
stop
then
talking.
stop
Think
talking.
about a
Think about it a
relationship where one
relationship where
person
one
always
person
feels the
always
need
feels
to
the
explain
need to explain
themselves.
themselves.
Maybe a
Maybe a
girlfriend
girlfriend
constantly
constantly
justifying why she
justifying why
wants
she
some
wants
alone
to
time,
some
or a
alone time,
boyfriend
or
over
a
explaining why
boyfriend
he
over
didn't text
explaining
back
why he didn't
immediately.
text back
It
immediately.
weakens them because
It
the moment
weakens
you
them
start
because the
explaining,
moment you start
you put
explaining, you
yourself in
put
a
yourself
lower
in a lower
position.
position.
And here's a
And here is
truth
the
that will
truth
change
that
your
will change your
life.
life.
People
People
respect those
respect
who are
those who
certain
are
of
certain
themselves.
of
If you
themselves. If
respect
you
your own
respect your own
decisions,
decisions,
others will too.
others will
But
too.
if you keep
But if you keep
explaining, you
explaining,
tell them,
you tell
I
them,
need your
I need your
approval to feel
approval to
okay
feel
with my
okay with my
choices.
choices.
And
And
that,
that
it's a
is a
sure way to
sure way
lose
to lose
respect.
respect.
If someone
If someone
questions your
questions you about
boundaries,
boundaries,
don't
don't
justify them,
justify them,
reinforce them. If
reinforce
someone
them.
asks
If
why you
someone
live a
asks you
certain
why you
way,
suddenly
don't
a
give them a
certain way,
book,
don't give them
give
a
them a
book, give them a
sentence.
sentence.
If someone
If someone
challenges your
challenges your
choices,
choices,
don't fall into
don't
the
follow
trap
into the
of
trap of
convincing them.
convincing them.
Stand firm.
Stand firm.
Because the truth
Because
is,
of the
when you
truth
stop
is when
over
you stop over
explaining,
explaining,
you start
you start
commanding
commanding
respect.
respect.
Not by
Not by
force,
force,
not by
not by
argument,
argument,
but by the
but by the
quiet,
quiet,
unshakable
unshakable
power of a
power of a
person who
person
knows
who knows
exactly who they
exactly
are.
who they are.
The
The
disease of
disease
seeking
of seeking
approval
approval
will keep
will
you a
keep you
prisoner
up
for
and a
life.
prisoner for
You
life.
bend,
You
you
bend, you
shrink, you
shrink,
say
you
yes
say
when you
yes
mean
when you
no,
mean
all
no,
because you
all
fear
because you fear
disappointing
disappointing
someone.
someone.
But let me
But
ask
let
you,
me
what
ask you,
about
what about
disappointing
disappointing
yourself?
yourself?
Who will live
Who
your
will live your
life?
life?
You or them?
You or them?
The moment you
The
stop
moment you
pleasing
stop pleasing
people,
people,
you
you
stop being
stop being
controlled by
controlled
them.
by them.
Imagine
Imagine
this.
this.
You're at
You're
work
at work
and your
and
boss
your
suddenly
boss
asks you
suddenly
to
asks you
stay
to
late,
stay
even though
late,
you have
even though
personal
you have a
commitments.
personal
Your
commitments.
mind
Your mind
races.
races.
If I say
If
no,
I
he'll
say
think I'm
no, he will
lazy.
think
If
I'm
I
lazy. If I
refuse, will I
refuse,
lose my
will I
next
lose my next
promotion?
promotion? So you push your own plans aside, smile,
smile,
and say,
"Of course,
of course, I'll stay.
Inside, you're
Inside, you're
exhausted.
exhausted.
But you'd rather
But you rather
suffer
others
than risk
suffer
upsetting
rather
someone.
upsetting someone.
This is the trap
This
of
is the
people
trap of
pleasing.
people pleasing.
The world
The
keeps
world
taking
keeps
from
taking
you
from you
because
because
you
you
keep
keep
saying yes.
saying yes.
Think of a friend
Think
who
of a friend who always
calls
calls
you
you
to
at
dump
a
their
dump
problems on
their
you.
problems
You
on
could
you.
be
You
tired,
could
you
be
could be
tired, you
dealing
could be
with
dealing
your own
with your own
struggles,
struggles.
but you
But you
answer
answer
every
every
time.
time.
Why?
Why?
Because you don't want them to
Them
think
to
you're selfish.
think you're selfish.
But here's the
But here's
truth.
the truth.
The people
The
who
people
truly
who truly
respect
respect
you will
you
never
will
demand
never
that you
demand that you
sacrifice yourself for their
sacrifice yourself
comfort.
for their comfort.
And the people
And
who
the people
expect
who
you to will
expect you to
never truly
will never
respect
truly
you.
respect you.
The need to be
The need to
liked
be
is a
liked
silent
is a
prison.
silent prison.
You walk into
You
a
walk into
room
a room
and you
and you
immediately
immediately adjust your
based on
energy
who is there.
based on your who is there.
You laugh
You
at
laugh
jokes
at
that
the
aren't
jokes
funny.
that aren't
You
funny.
nod in
You nod
agreement
in
when you
agreement
secretly
when you
disagree.
secretly disagree.
You
You
smile when you
smile
feel like
when you feel
screaming.
like screaming.
You
You
apologize
apologize
for
for things that aren't your
and
fault.
why?
But and why?
Because you want people to accept
people to accept you.
But let me
But let
ask
me
you,
ask you,
what's the
what's
point
the
of being
point of being accepted by
others
others
if
if
you
you
reject
reject
yourself
yourself
in
in
the
the
process?
process?
Have you ever
Have you
seen
ever seen a lion
apologize
apologize for roaring too loudly?
Have you ever seen
Have
an
you ever
eagle
seen an
lower its
eagle
flight so the
lower its
pigeons
flight
don't
to
feel
so the
bad?
pigeons don't
The ones
feel
who are
bad?
truly
The ones
powerful
who
do
are
not
truly
shrink
powerful do not
themselves to
shrink
make
themselves
others
to make others
comfortable.
comfortable.
They
They
exist
exist in their full strength,
and
and
the
the
world
world either
either
respects
respects
them
them or moves out
or
of their
moves
way.
out of their
You
way. You
must
must
stop
stop
pleasing
pleasing people,
people, not because
not
you
because
don't
you
care,
don't care,
but
but
because
because
if
if
you
you
keep
keep prioritizing
prioritizing
everyone
everyone
else,
else,
you
you
will
will
eventually
eventually
have
have
nothing
nothing
left
left
for
for yourself.
yourself.